Hi, it's Elisa, resident foodie and hoarder. Today I'm going to show you how I organize my small freezer. Okay, here it is, completely emptied out. And now I just need to wipe it out a little bit. So, this is what I'm throwing away. Well, not the containers, but so I'm gonna have to thaw that. But probably the worst thing that I found, well, actually, the majority of this stuff here is freezer burned, or I've just had it so long that I'm like, no, I'm never gonna use that. So, like these dewberries. I picked these dewberries in 2015, and they have freezer burn all over them. These jalapenos came from our garden. I de-seeded those, which that's annoying because I don't eat them, so I'd forget to use them. But I have no idea what this is. I actually think, like, it could be, I'm not totally positive, but it is either a squirrel that I cleaned, or actually no, I think that's in the deep freeze. Okay, so this I think is fish from the pond next door, like forever ago. There was a fish that my husband caught that I cleaned and stuck in the freezer thinking I would use it pretty quickly, and thus the no labeling. Anyway, yeah, that's what that is. I don't even remember what kind it was. Same thing here, blueberries. Yeah, almost everything in our door was thawed, so I guess it got left open. I don't know. But anyway, so these are blueberries, and they're like super soggy, plus that's a ton of ice. This stuff was just melted, and we don't use it, so I'm tossing it. I've had these forever. This is mashed potatoes. When you open it, it mostly just looks like ice inside of it. This is bread that I'm just tired of hanging on to, and it's soggy. So anyway, just some other stuff. I kept this with the best of intentions. I wrote a lot of directions on it, but I'm not gonna use it. So anyway, this is chicken fat. Yeah, I'm just, you know, I can keep new chicken fat. All of this is going in the trash. And here is what I pulled out that is going to go back in. These are the items that I keep in my freezer that, like, it's not mandatory that they stay in the freezer, but I like them to be in there. Okay, so after getting everything thrown away and getting everything cleaned out, I am very pleased with the amount of items that are in this freezer. I did complete an inventory. I chose to not write down several things in this freezer just because it is accessed every day and multiple things are taken out of it every day. So I chose to only inventory some of the items, like Billy's stuff. Well, a lot of the reason is just because I can open this and see everything, really. Here I just have some quick little meals. Like this is pancake and sausage on a stick. That is some leftover, those little burritos. These are peas that we use for ice packs. And I just kind of have things that I want to have easy access to right here. And then what I've chosen to do over here is this container is 100% for my husband. It has all of his salmon in it. And then I believe this little bag might be a little bit of flounder that he has left, but he prefers salmon. And then here in the back are his Brussels sprouts. And so he likes to get the frozen Brussels sprouts. And this is the baking ingredients that I like to have. I just like to keep them in the freezer because I don't use some of these very often. And so that's where I like to keep them. And then this is just some other little quick things that we like to do. I like these little spicy chicken sandwich, or I like to make spicy chicken sandwiches with these patties and some taquitos. And that's it. There's a whole another, it actually goes the length of this container. It's another sleeve of these chicken patties. Anyway, these are popsicles, and then we have chicken nuggets, and then these are some fish fillets that my husband did not like, or just were not preferred, and so they are now out of his section, and me or the kids will probably eat. And then here I just have some of this year's blackberries that I have there, and plenty of room to grow. There will probably be plenty of room here for like some frozen pizzas, because I totally get those. I'm just out right now. Anyway, this, I'm so proud to say, is really gonna be all we keep in this freezer, is just convenience type of foods. And Billy's dinner, you know, he accesses this every day, so I think that that's a good place for it, and it's going to be super convenient for him to just get in there and grab. So I'm very pleased with that. I chose, because we access this every day and something is taken out of it every day, I chose not to do like a true inventory like I did on my deep freeze. So what I did was just make me a little list of just kind of to give me an idea, so I know what's in this baking section, and then you know, so that I can mark off if I'm out of the cornstarch and out of the baking powder. So all I did as far as the inventory goes on this one, I just wrote it on a little notepad here. I'm just gonna slide it in the back sleeve of my freezer inventory for my deep freeze. All the blue writing that you see on my inventory here, those were items that came from this freezer and that I put in the deep freeze. So I pulled out a few bags of vegetables and some beef stock and some milk. Actually, I had 2 other bags of instant milk. But anyway, so my deep freeze is only, I don't know, 4 or 5 steps away from my regular fridge and freezer. So anyway, that is all I have.